Yo, before we get into the interview, man, I want to give a shout out to all my radio stations all across the country who have the Bootleg Kev Show as an official affiliate. Man, we're on the radio in about 100 cities nationwide every day. Want to give a shout out to Real 92.3 in LA. Shout out to The Beat in Miami. Shout out to Wild 94.1 in Tampa. Shout out to Hot 98.3 in Tucson. Power 98.3 in Phoenix. We 102.9 in Portland. We're all over the country, so you can tap in with that radio show. If you want to know if we're on in your city, just go to bootlegkev.com. The full list of cities is there. You might hear us. Let's get into the interview. Yo, Bootleg Kev Show. We in here, man. Special guest, BLP Kosher. Welcome.
Yeah.
You, first of all, the best jewelry I've seen on a rapper. This tech deck with the Terrifier on it.
Appreciate that shit.
What the fuck is that guy's name?
Art the Clown.
Art the Clown. I just saw Universal Studios just announced, you know, they do Halloween Horror Nights every year. They're going to have a haunted house around the movie.
I got to slide to that shit.
What'd you think about part 3, though? Part 3 was pretty fucking, it was a lot. I mean, they're all a lot. It's just very gory.
That shit was gore for real.
How much does a tech deck like that run you? I'm just curious. Let's count your pockets for a little bit.
This is 30.
$30,000.
This is 30. The tech deck 30.
Wow.
The dreidel is 20.
So 50 on the neck. That's without even considering that's a serious, you know, Cuban link you got there.
Yeah.
Was that white gold?
This is silver.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That was a good business move. What's the difference?
Investment. You feel me?
I see you. I like the mismatch. You got gold teeth, silver chain.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You got to cover all bases.
I want to do like an iced out Cuban like rose gold eventually, but just taking, you feel me, taking time.
Yeah, for sure. Your new album is out.
Hell yeah.
What is that? Brackish. What is that?
It's like the water in Florida where the swamp and the ocean water mix. Yeah.
I know what that's like. I lived in Tampa.
Oh yeah.
I know that water. I didn't know that that's what it was called.
Yeah, brackish water. It's like a solution. You feel me?
What part of Florida are you from again?
I'm from Deerfield.
Deerfield.
Trapland, Pat from there, Ace Hood from there.
Where's that at? Is that up north?
So it's the most north city in Broward.
Okay.
So it's like
Pompano.
Yeah, so Pompano and Boca, Deerfield's in between both. But
got it.
If you're going north, the last city in Broward is Deerfield. If you're going south, the first city in Broward is Deerfield.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Boca, man. Shout out to Boca.
Yeah, the mall, good mall in Boca, good downtown area.
I feel like if you're like when you're older, as an older Jewish person, Boca's the spot, dog.
Yeah.
That's where, I feel like that shit is lit over there.
Yeah, Boca lit.
It's like one of the nicest places in the country. Like low-key people don't understand. Like everybody from like New York and that's got money, they always retire there.
Yeah, Boca, yeah. Boca's a nice golf city and like, you feel me, recreational place, good place to raise a jit if you have a jit, I feel like.
Yo, it's crazy too because I feel like when like I feel like you are like quietly like one of the like most like dynamic lyricists in hip hop right now, but I feel like you don't get enough credit for it.
Appreciate that shit, bro.
But I do feel like, you know, you're also like, I think most people might think that you're not necessarily like tuned in, but when you're like hopping on premiere tracks with Benny and shit, like what is the, I guess the connection between you being like, yeah, let's work with DJ Premier? Like, do you grow up listening to that shit? Does Primo reach out to you? Like, how's that happen?
He like reached out to me from a Complex interview where I had mentioned them, like on people that I look up to, him and Guru, like the first rap song that I ever heard was on the Dave Mirra soundtrack on the video game Moment of Truth.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the greatest albums of all time, Moment of Truth. The whole project is crazy.
For real.
That song is incredible.
Yeah, real shit. That song was the first rap song I ever heard, like ever hearing rap, you feel me? So like that's what like got me into like rap. And then he heard the interview and he was like reaching out talking about like, I respect how you doing this shit for your dead homies, just like how I'm still trying to do it for Guru, so keeping his name alive. So that was just like the first OG that reached out to me. I was just telling the last interview I did this too, like, yeah, he really just like the first like OG that really like showed
super
love.
OG, and like he's like
a lot of people have him as the greatest producer of all time. Like,
G shit,
if
bro.
not, he's like top 3, top 4.
Nah,
like,
G shit though.
and like boom bap as fuck. So would you say that
shit.
like you grew up like kind of like did you because obviously a lot of your influence is like pretty obvious, right? Like you grew up in Florida. I'm sure you grew up listening to Kodak Black. You grew up listening to certain shit from your region.
Yeah.
I mean, that SoundCloud era was crazy. I'm sure when you're coming up with X and Ski Mask and
Yeah, them too.
Denzel and but do you also like tap in with like older shit? Like, oh shit, there's this Gangstar. They got this song on this game. I'm gonna go fuck with their albums, or like what? Like, do you kind of dig into any of the older shit too?
Yeah, hell yeah. Matter of fact, you know, X did a lot of music with like Joey Badass and shit.
For sure.
Too. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I just talked to Joey about that actually. Yeah.
I was always listening to like, I mean, even the songs that would like with like Ski Mask, Some Gone and X, those inspire me. Like that two duo, you feel me?
For
Like
sure.
like that Freddie and Jason song they had, Freddie Rich
Yeah.
J. That shit was crazy.
I feel like Ski Mask is one of the most slept on MCs. Just that dude's a fucking alien.
Yeah, he got some real wordplay. He a wordsmith too, for real.
His new record and video that just drops crazy.
That shit crazy.
For sure. Yeah, no, that's dope. Yeah, because I feel like X and Ski Mask, like I just remember like that era of Florida music, and then a little bit before them was like Fat Nick and Pooya and those guys. But yeah,
Nah,
no,
G shit.
the Florida shit was crazy. Talk to me, man. Like, what has been for you? You know, I feel like you're getting a lot of respect, but you're also kind of like in this like middle place where like people necessarily, maybe they see you and they write you off already, or maybe they're not giving you the flowers you deserve.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have a chip on your shoulder at all when it comes to the rap shit?
I feel like it's like sometimes it's like a cult hate base and a cult fan base. So it's like I can't really like, that's never gone away. Like that's been there since the start. And like at the end of the day, like that just comes with just like, you feel me? Like,
You feel like you have because I know you have a cult. Like you have like subreddits on Reddit and shit about you, and like you have fans that like are like super tapped in.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have a people who just hate you?
I mean, every rapper gonna deal with that, you feel me? But like, yeah, that shit just comes with the, you feel me? You sign up for that shit, coming with the game. But yeah, I don't really let that shit, like, the thing is, bro, it's like, I don't let that shit bother me because it's like realistically, it's just, you feel me? It's just the rap world, the politics, the internet, social media, especially nowadays with all the short form shit, you feel me?
The
But
short form shit's it's a problem.
I hate that shit, bro. That shit's a problem for real, bro.
Yeah, because it's like now people aren't even like creating content for like longevity. It's like, yo, this will work on a reel, even if it's like the interview space. I mean, even like with the streaming shit, these guys just fucking. What is this shit that they be doing? The clip farming? They just be clip farming. They're just like, yo, I'm gonna just. This is gonna be great in a 45-second clip on Instagram.
G shit. Nah, I hate that because it takes away from like the music video shit. But I ain't tripping about it. But it's like I low key notice like music videos nowadays are just like, I don't even know if people be watching music videos. I'm a huge music video fan. Like,
That's a good point.
I don't like how like music videos like aren't like, you feel me? Like,
Well, like, you know, I'm sure as an artist, it's like you could put X amount of dollars into this big production and shoot a video,
yeah,
but it's probably not going to do as well as if you do like 10 little short pieces of content, or you go do the thing where the
mic
mic's
performance.
hanging, you know what I'm saying? The mic's hanging, and you know what I'm saying? Like that shit.
Yeah.
It just kind of is what it is. But you're right. Like right now, I feel like music videos like is strictly for the art.
Yeah.
And like it's like a business card to your shit. But it's not like the return on investment if you're spending serious money on videos. It's just not there.
Yeah. I think it's gonna come back though. Music videos gonna be, come back to being real, like important again. I feel like eventually.
I hope so. And I feel like the important artists are still putting very like high
Yeah.
quality like visuals out because it matters. It's an extension of the art.
Yeah, like we just can't, like the real true artists can't stop doing the music videos.
Right.
Like you could still promote the fuck out of stuff on the internet, but like and be active on socials, but you still gotta put. Like I still want to see like all of us artists like go drop cheese into like a director and come up with a, you feel me, like
Right.
storyline, music video with a treatment and shit. Like still gotta do that regardless of what the like is going on in the generation and shit.
Hey, real quick, want to tell you about our sponsors at Odd Socks. That's our day one family. Make sure you follow them at Odd Socks Official. I just got done running a 5K with them and Burt Kreischer. You see the Happy Gilmore socks. You know part two's coming soon. They got the socks. They got the draws, the most comfortable socks in the entire world, plus the underwear, all of it. Get 20% off. Go to oddsocksofficial.com. Use that promo code BOOTLEG right now. Hey, don't forget to go to bootlegkev.com. You know, we had to celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the most viral interview of all time. Throw the shirt up so you could see it. I turned it down. Shout out to that boy, Big Boogie, a big college in Jacksonville. And we just threw these on sale, half off for the 500 episode tee. Bootlegkev.com. Go get you a shirt. Let's get back to the interview.
You and Baby Tron, similar cult followings in terms of people just appreciating how witty your guys' bars are. Talk about y'all's chemistry, because he's such a cool, like, we hung out with him in the Shitty Boys in Detroit. Such a nice kid, man.
G shit, bro. Nah, he a real legend for real. He, the song that we did called IRL, that was like the second song we did, second or third after we linked from Mazatron with Lyrical Lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
And he, when he was in the stew with me, he was like, this time, like, I'm not finna rhyme with what you say. He's like, I'm gonna go first. He's like, I don't really, he's like, no whipping out your phone, like, only 2 minutes each in the stew, just back and forth, kept it flowing. That shit pushed my lyrical, like, heat of the moment type vernacular. Like, he was just like, I'm going first.
It was almost like y'all had like an exercise in the studio.
Yeah, that shit a sport to bruh. He a real life lab rat, bruh. Like, on tour, when we did the collab tour, that shit, he probably done made like 3 albums on that tour, bruh. Shit crazy.
No, that's fucking wild. What's your process like though? Are you always recording, or when let's say you put the album out, like I'm gonna work the album, or you kind of kick back, or are you still getting in the lab? Like, what's your process like when it comes to just being in the studio?
Nowadays, bro, I'm recording a lot more. Like, when I first got like a name and buzz, bro, I was used to just like going in the stew, like just when you pay for studio time.
Right, like I'm gonna pay for the studio time, whatever we do, we're gonna do, and then and that's
then the
it.
rest is just focusing on the video and shit. So like now it's like I'm in the studio like at least every every day or every other day. And like even if I'm not listening to beats, I'm writing bars every day regardless.
So you're writing shit.
Yeah, every day I always write like a couple.
I think it's
bars.
important. So you're not punching in.
I do punch in sometimes,
But you're
it's
writing.
Like, that's punching in is to finish a song. Like I don't really start. You feel me?
I just feel like no one writes anymore, which is why they suck.
Yeah, I'm always writing. Sometimes there's a couple songs like, there's a couple songs off the project that were punched in fully, but those were just like, I don't rely on that. You feel me? Like,
yeah, but it's like the fact you still write is important, because most artists, man, they're just like, let me fucking just throw the beat on and I'm gonna hum and then we're gonna go. It's like sometimes you gotta have real intention behind them bars. You know?
G though. G.
It's like if you're watching fucking TV or Summer League or some shit and like you get inspired, you think of a line, you gotta write that shit down.
You gotta write, yeah.
Put it in your notes.
When it comes to, it's easier to write bars and lyrics than it is to write flows. You feel me? Like flows come from the punching shit.
For sure. The flow's one thing, but it's like when you think of a funny bar, you think of a line, you're like, oh, I gotta write that down. I gotta get that down.
Hell yeah. And writing a whole song too, if you're trying to stick to a subject, that requires like discipline, like setting an alarm and being like, I need to write 2 songs today, 100%. Right. Even if they aren't the most fire, like you could fix them, but just like the writing a whole song, like that's important too. Just like that type of telling yourself like, I need to sit down, actually go on my notes app. You feel me?
Right. You and 1900 Rugrat have a song called Dead Cracker from last year. I think people don't understand that cracker is like a very openly used word in Florida.
Yeah.
It's like a thing.
It's
like,
police, or it's just when you white, you crack.
Right.
You feel me?
But it's a thing that like a lot of like, you know, like I lived in Tampa for a few years in St. Pete. I actually lived in St. Pete, but you hear cracker all the time.
Yeah.
But to see you two guys putting out that song, what was like I guess that word, it's a word that I don't think you know, it's a negative connotation because a lot of times when we hear cracker, we think like, oh, that's a racist ass motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I hear cracker, like crack ass cracker, you know what I'm saying? But like in Florida, it feels like it's got its own little thing.
Nah, crackers mean like police. Like, watch out for the crackers. Like, if
Because Plies been saying cracker forever, dog.
yeah, like if somebody's smoking in a car or something, and you see like a car that's like, you feel me, D-Tech, or like it's like it could be police, but you don't know because it might
Like
be
if someone's driving a Crown Vic.
yeah, it might be like, oh, that's the crackers. Or if it's like a white man and like he's hanging out with everybody and like they'll just be like crack, like what they do, crack, like that's what I grew up getting called, just because I was like, even jits that aren't even white, they could just be a little pale, they could be Indian, people might be like crack, you feel me? Like, yeah, crack could be like cracker, and crack is different. Like, crack might just be like someone that's like, you feel me, like Hispanic, they might call them crack, you feel me? Like, sometimes there's like even like Haitians and Zoes that just be like calling each other crack if they just, you feel me, look different. Like,
when you first start like getting into hip hop and like you get the teeth and all that, what are your parents saying?
shit, I ain't gonna lie, they was supportive. I know for sure, like, my mom, my biggest fan for real.
Yeah.
Which I fuck with. She likes a lot of like the singing songs though.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, you know, if you grow up in like a traditional Jewish household, like I'm assuming like they're not like, yeah, you should rap.
Yeah. they ain't have a problem. Like, my grandma likes my song called Gravity a lot. That's probably the most like universal song I have that anybody could fuck with regardless.
Right.
I'm trying to think of the shit. Like, she likes this song I got called Yoda Cheese on the new album. She likes the one with Yak too, actually. She likes the poetry shit for real.
That's dope. Is for you, like, when you end up working with Kodak Black, is that like a dream come true?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Not G shit.
Was he like, I mean, were you guys in the studio together? Or was it something you sent to him? Like, how'd that happen?
It was in the stew. It was from Mo Weezy and his cousin Wally. They was on 1800 block one night, and like they just told me pull up, and then I think he said pull up to the stew, and then I think everybody just got caught up at the club, just like hanging out, and everybody got tired or something. And then the next day he flew in, and then we happened to be in the same section, and then they said pull up to the stew tonight. Like, last night got like everybody was too tired, so just pull up tonight. But it was his name, Him the Real Him. He kind of put it together, and his cousin Wally a real one and shit. Them boys used
So were you
to,
in the
like,
studio when he laid his vocals down?
Nah, so that song, I have made the OG song, I have made, I think it was my song Skidoo or some shit. Yeah, I have made a song, and then I had an open for him, and then he was like, matter of fact, just hop on this one. I got some old shit that I fuck with. Like, he's like, just hop on this one. It had a different name, but like, it was from like right when Trump pardoned him and shit. He's like, I got some shit, I'm gonna have you hop on instead. And then
He's fresh out.
I did my verse, but I ain't like my verse, so I had redid the verse. And then they were just watching like Squid Games to like 5 a.m. type shit. That shit was crazy though.
The new
Yeah.
Did you watch the new Squid Game?
Nah, them boys were deep into it though. I remember that night. Derek, the producer, made the beat too, and with his friend and shit.
For you, man, is there anybody? Because like you said, you and Tron went on tour together. But is there anybody you do or want to do a full collab album with? Maybe it's Pat. Is it Tron? Who would it
Yeah,
be?
Pat and Tron. Tron, we definitely working on some collab shit, like a collab tape. That's definitely in the works. Me and Pat got a lot of music too, for real, for some Florida shit.
Did you? Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because a lot of people don't understand. Baby Tron's dad used to be signed to ICP, Insane Clown Posse. Like, his dad is like a juggalo.
That shit's crazy. Yeah, he cool. I met bro before. He cool.
OG Detroit rapper.
Hell yeah.
What's your favorite song on the album, man? On the new album?
Shit. Back in Black, probably. I like that shit.
Okay.
Right when I heard that beat, I fucked with it heavy. I fucked with shit, the one with Preem and the Butcher, for real.
That shit's
I
hard.
fucked with that one heavy, for real.
Have you ever been intimidated by an MC when you're getting on a track with them?
Oh no, I mean, more just kind of like that feeling of being like, you feel me? Like, this shit a crazy honor. Like, I gotta really make sure I spaz though. You feel me? Like, damn, this shit legendary. It's an honor. You feel me? Like, you just feel like you thinking every time you with like some sort of like someone that's a big, like, you feel me? Like
Right.
big time rapper. Like, you start thinking like just so positive that you're just like, damn, you gotta snap into you tap into that penmanship. You feel me? Don't like get too excited because you didn't do your verse yet.
Yeah, you
feel me?
but you gotta deliver, man.
G
Yeah,
shit.
you do a record with Benny the Butcher on a Primo beat. Like,
Gotta
you gotta
spaz, for real.
go crazy.
Yeah, I was satisfied with my verse. There's a couple little things in the verse that like Preem snapped on, cause like he basically like I recorded it with cheese, and then like there was a couple bars that like I was like, damn, I want to redo those bars, but like he snapped because he was able to let me like last second redo some shit, and then he you feel me? Then
I mean, it's crazy. It's like you've got 2 beats from Primo, which is more than
yeah,
some
G shit.
legends have.
Real shit. That's what the Butcher was saying, for real. He
Like,
was
it is like no one's just getting Primo beats, bro.
yeah, G
He's
shit.
been on 2 of your albums, so that's a fucking honor.
Yeah, he a real life legend, bro. He live and breathe the music. I was just telling the DJ who kid this shit, I was like, that man really like is like he just live and breathe music every time I talk to him. Man.
Yo,
Just-
which whose mugshot is it on the Virgin Ears single cover with the girl? Who is that girl?
that girl was like probably she's from Tampa actually. She like
So that's a
probably-
Hillsborough County mugshot then.
She's like one of my biggest fans. That my friend was like, yo, this girl trying to get in. She was holding up a sign at the show that said some, like, I don't even want to say it on here, but like,
What did it say?
I don't know. I don't even remember. But like, basically, like, it was just some crazy sign. My dog was like, bro, like, she a diehard. Like, you gotta tap in with her. And then like, just chopped it up with her a couple times. And then like, she just told me a story about some shit that had happened, and I was like, damn, I respect you. I was like, matter of fact, I'm a, you feel me? Use that shit. I respect how you ripped it, so I'm gonna just use that shit. But like, yeah, it was a
That's pretty tight. She got some love with her mugshot.
G shit. Nah, that shit.
Not a bad looking girl. It's a
Yeah.
solid mugshot.
Cause mugshotties sent me a box of shirts, and I was wearing the shirts and shit.
Is that an Instagram page or something?
Yeah,
Mugshotties.
I think he a Dreidel. He also like a real.
So what do? They take mugshots of like attractive people.
I think mugshotties is just bad bitches mugshots. or some
Bad
shit.
bitches mugshots. I like that.
He just put it on shirts and sent me a box. I was like, damn.
You know what's crazy is I'm sure like that page results in so many random girls just getting money on their books.
G shit, bro.
Hey, got to stop the interview. Want to give a shout out, man. The only thing we smoke, ladies and gentlemen, is Slapwoods. That's right. Make sure you follow them at Slapwoods. And you know the reason why we smoke Slapwoods, it's literally because they slap. If you ain't smoking Slapwoods, what the fuck are you doing? Get back to the interview.
So you never got into drugs too heavy.
There was like a time where I was dealing with some really slight shit, but it wasn't anything that I
Nothing that you couldn't beat.
Yeah.
Like, do you smoke weed?
I did for a little bit. That was separate. That was just regular skate rat shit. You
Right.
feel me? But like,
So you're not like a smoker.
nah, right now, I literally do absolutely nothing. Like, I'll get a Shirley Temple when I go to the
Smart.
You feel me?
Smart man.
G shit.
Yeah, smart man. For you, man, like I wonder, obviously you are I mean, look, Drake is Jewish, but I feel like you represent your culture like outwardly in a way that no other artist has, especially that's had the level of success you had. For people who don't understand, like there's certain like like we recorded some shit in Brooklyn. I forget the area, but it was where all the Hasidic Jews were at in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, Williamsburg.
I don't know, but they got that shit on lock, bro. They got their own fucking police, their own ambulances, all that shit.
G shit.
What is like? Are you do you come from a Hasidic background, or what is kind of like your background when it comes to like your religion?
I want to say Hasidic. I fuck with Hasidics heavy. I look up to more of them, like, but my mom would read to me from the guy named Hafez Haim. He was like pretty sure he was Hasidic, and like she would just call me every Saturday, even though we not post these electronics. We wasn't Orthodox at all, but like I just seen her keep kosher, and I seen them do it, and you feel me?
Right.
I seen how my parents are keeping kosher. Not really anyone else except for them. Like I don't think they parents was kosher, but I respect how they took it upon themselves, praying and shit. But like we wasn't like religious. It'll just be on the holidays. We'll pop out to the temple, but like.
So you guys weren't like, because like you said, like you're not supposed to use certain electronics on Shabbat, right?
Shabbat, yeah.
Shabbat, yeah.
Shabbat, sorry.
And that's there's like loopholes that they make where they like how they call people and stuff. So you guys never got to that point.
Yeah, it was more just like what was like. It wasn't easy to just be religious, but they still, you feel me, ripped it. So I was like, just kind of second nature. But like, I was always taught things that I was like seeing happen in real life that correlated to something my mom told me. So I'm like, I was always just taught important things that actually resonated and how to go about certain situations. So I was like, damn, I'm going to embrace the fuck out of it, because it's like, this shit really is who I am for real.
For sure. Yeah, you got to represent it, man. Do you feel like, have you seen any, I don't want to get into like the specifics of politics or anything, but have you gotten any like outwardly negative shit just being Jewish lately?
Hell yeah. That I wasn't flagging when I said I get death threats every day. Like, Staten Mag on every Drake, because I get death threats every day. It was in the first song.
Yeah.
Now, that shit true, but the thing is, like, I'm sure other rappers get death threats just because they rappers and shit. Like,
100%.
I mean, bro, rappers in general, like.
It's a dangerous gig, man.
Yeah.
I feel like being a public figure in general, and it's like, especially in hip hop, because, all these people's fans.
Yeah.
I mean, I think about like, I think they went like, you just never know, man. Fans be crashing out on some weirdo shit.
I think they right now anywhere, like even when I was legit too, like the thing is people don't realize like when people say like, oh, like anti-Semitism, this and that, is like I never like called nobody, like I've never used that, because like I've never let myself be the victim, like you feel me? Like I don't have like victimhood like in me, like you feel me?
Right. Yeah. I think at the end of the day, that term is like, it's gotten thrown around to the point where it's almost like the gift and the curse of using that term so much recently has made it easier to be anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Because so much things that aren't anti-Semitic are being labeled as that.
G shit.
You know what I mean?
People think that I'm like, they think we go around trying to accuse crackers. Like, bro, my ancestors was victims, but I'm not going around trying to, like, I've been through, I know real neo-Nazis, Lakeland, Florida, and fucking, like.
Oh, man, Florida's where it's at.
I know real.
Some redneck shit in Florida, dog.
That's why, like, I know how to tell the difference, like,
right,
without saying names, like, music industry shit.
No,
like,
for sure.
There's nobody that's, like, going to make me feel threatened, like, in this
music. Yeah, it's like you
shit.
grew up in the South, dog.
Like, I know real neo-Nazis, you feel me?
Right.
Like, that I've had smoke with. Like, this music shit is like, the internet shit is like.
You had smoke with neo-Nazis in Florida?
It's just fake. Like, the internet is fake, bro. You feel me? Like,
oh, it's a fake place, for sure.
And the thing is, people think, like, I'm, like, the internet. It's like, no, I go on there to drop my music. This is my career. Like, I love my fans, but, like, I don't live on the internet beefing with people in the comments, because, like, I know the difference between real and fake. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, we got to wrap up this interview. Another one presented by Hardeen, baby. You already know what it is. Shout out to Hardeen for presenting another episode of the Bootleg Kev podcast. Don't forget, when you're in Vegas, you're getting that taxi, you're getting that Uber, say, take me to Hardeen, the #1 cannabis dispensary in the world. Premium selection of the craziest gas you could ever ask for. And then they break down what all the terps mean. It's incredible. Go to Hardeen_Las Vegas, shoot them a follow. And when you're in Las Vegas, make sure you shoot them a visit. Hey, want to give a shout out to our newest sponsor. I don't like to vape unless it is pure solventless rosin.
Want to give a shout out to RokenCannabis.com. Go give them a follow. It's nothing but that good gas. Check them out at your local dispensary, RokenCannabis.com. Salute to them. Let's get back to the interview. Give me an old head rapper you want to work with. Old heads only.
Old heads, shit. Hobson about to do a song about skating.
You had hit me about Hobson.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your interview with him, right? You did.
Yeah, Hobson's my boy, man. Good guy. He
make some shit with him about skating, for real. Knock 5 feet, bruh, for real. That shit will be legendary.
Are you really good at skating?
Shit. When I was younger, that's what I was doing, for real.
Because there's some rappers that could get down. Hobson's probably the best. But you know who's like slept on is Rich the Kid can skate his fucking ass off.
G shit, he could skate for real. He good as a bit.
Yeah, like Wayne's Wayne, but I feel like Rich the Kid and Hobson are like the two guys that like I don't know. They're up there, man. And you wouldn't think about it about Rich the Kid, but Rich the Kid could get down.
Yeah, they were trying to set up a game of skate with Rich the Kid. I think we're gonna rip it eventually.
That'd be crazy. Have you ever been to the Tampa skate park? Mm-hmm. That place is fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I went there for Tampa Am for real. Like I ain't make it, but shit, that was probably the best shit I ever did with my Tampa Am run, and I ain't get in. I don't think.
So you're trying to compete?
I think I was 17. Like,
oh, so you're like fucking getting down for real if you're trying to go compete at the Tampa Am shit.
I was trying to do Tampa Am. I had a good run. That was probably the best shit I ever did with my run. Like I got to archive it on IG, but
do you have like footage of all that?
Yeah, I think I got the clip of the Tampa Am run that I was trying to put.
That shit'd be crazy. You should put that in a video.
G shit.
That's big.
My friend Reem was filming that shit. I remember that shit.
In good old Ybor City.
Man, them jits would go try to, like the TMs, bro. They'll be real like, my bad. They'll be like drunk, and like my dog would go try to like talk to them while they drunk,
right? To
get like sponsored and shit.
That's smart.
They'd be like, go to Bricks, Ybor, and try to talk to them about the TMs while they drunk.
Yeah. And
all them boys would go do that. I'll stay back.
Nah, Ybor's a movie. Shout out to Ybor City, man. One of my favorite places in the world. They have wild chickens running around at night.
G shit, bro. That place is crazy. Last time I went to Ybor City, I did my show at Janice Live, bro.
Yeah, Janice is that's in St. Pete, but that's a great venue. I was
sliding the Ybor woe, and that shit got like popped at, bro. It was a big ass mass shooting.
Oh, bro. The shoot! You were there that night?
I was like after my show.
But you were in town when that happened?
I was like pulling into Ybor, and I called my dog Alpy, and he was like, "Don't even pull up, bro."
Bro, that shooting fucked up a lot of shit in Tampa. Cause that shit kind of like it ruined like the nightlife in Ybor City for like a year, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you know who a real star coming out of Tampa is Bay Flogo coming out of Tampa. He's the hottest artist coming out.
I gotta tap in.
Yeah, he's hard.
I got a lot of homies like the OGs in Tampa, like Tom G and Cristal, and then like there's some great guys in Tampa, but
yeah,
obviously Rod Wave's from St. Pete.
Yeah,
Dochi's from Tampa.
G shit, legendary. She got a Grammy. She the freaking queen.
You know what's dope about Dochi is she did her solo tour. When she went to Tampa, she didn't do Janice Live. She did the Crowbar in Ybor City, which is like 175 capacity. Damn, that is like a legendary Tampa venue. And I was like, she's doing the Crowbar?
She's real as fuck for
like,
that. Damn.
What the fuck? Like, I saw fucking Ritz and Crooked Eye there. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Yeah. Would you ever, like, I feel like you have like you're very smart when it comes to your bars and your writing, and you also are pretty funny. Would you ever want to get into like any other aspects of the entertainment game, whether it's like TV or acting or writing other shows or
voice
and shit, voice acting
for like a cartoon? I'll be down to do some shit like that.
Right.
For like a lit character, like water.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
That'd be fire.
You feel me? For like if they ever do Perry the Platypus again.
The Platypus. That'd be dope, man. So are you going to be doing another tour?
Yeah, we're about to do Europe for the first time.
Where are you going in Europe?
I could check right now, actually. Let me see.
How many dates is it?
I turned my shit off, but it was like, I think it's like 7 or 8 shows. It should be quick. It's like, I know for sure Poland, UK, Berlin.
That'd be crazy.
Berlin finna feel crazy though. We finna spaz in Berlin for real.
I heard Berlin is like low key like one of the like funnest cities to party in.
Yeah.
What about Amsterdam? I feel like you gotta go to Amsterdam.
I think we do got that shit.
It's just it's like, you know what you should try to do? You should try to get, because you've done Rolling Loud before.
Mm-hmm.
Get on Rolling Loud Thailand, dog. Go to Thailand. That shit is crazy.
That'd be lit.
They got elephants and shit, monkeys and shit, tigers and shit, and ladyboys and
That
shit.
shit's crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
That shit would be hard.
I was out there last year with Wiz, and we was all over that motherfucking country. Thailand is the best country I've been to. That shit is a movie out there.
Well, that shit be litty.
Have you ever been to Israel?
I never been. They telling me to slide.
I feel like you should go, man. I mean, maybe not now. I don't know. I don't know if, once the temperament cools down with whatever's going on with I think the Iran shit's kind of chilled out, but I think you should. Yeah, you got to go, man.
Yeah. Nah.
Go do a show out there.
One day for real.
I think that'd be big, man. Well, look, your album is out right now. People could go support it. And I'm sure you're going to be, you got merch and all that too?
Hell yeah. We about to do a show in Miami I'm excited about.
Oh, in Miami?
Yeah, it's about to be lit.
When is it?
The 17th, July 17th.
I'm sure you're going to have some special guests.
Yeah, hell yeah. Bring out a couple special guests.
Maybe 1900 Rotograph.
Yeah, G shit.
Maybe Babytron takes the flight from the D.
That'd be lit.
Oh, yeah, hopefully you and Babytron get that fucking joint project together.
Yeah, that shit gonna be crazy though.
100%.
We gotta do that shit.
Well, look, man, I appreciate you pulling up. Go get that new album, man. Go support it. You guys gonna be dropping any vinyls or anything?
Shit, we should. I think
You got to, man. Everybody, that's how fans want to support, because they want to buy the music, but they also want to collect some shit.
Yeah, G shit. Nah, we need to do it. I feel like the merch, we about to do some cool merch for sure.
Right. So,
Yeah.
I appreciate you pulling up, man. BLP Kosher, Bootleg Cab. Boom!